guys, Mike Chen here in South Florida. Today's gonna be another amazing food day, and it all starts at one of the most celebrated Dominican restaurants, La Casa Del Mofongo. Before the mofongo gets here, start off with a classic Dominican drink. This is morir soñando, which means to die dreaming, and it's basically orange juice with milk. Oh, this is awesome. And this is made with orange juice and evaporated milk, which kind of tastes like a citrusy yogurt. Oh, that's really, really good. This restaurant specializes in different types of mofongo, and they really, really jazzed it up. If you don't know, mofongo is a dish made with plantains that are fried and then mashed, usually with garlic, salt, broth, and olive oil. And of course, everybody has their own variation. I've never seen it so jazzed up before in my life. Look at this, 3 different dishes. This one is wrapped with a skirt steak, with a skewer of longaniza, shrimp, and chicharron, and a waterfall of their signature garlic sauce covering all of it. Then we have mofongo on top of that, lobster tail, and then an additional lobster tail on the side, again covered in that awesome mouthwater inducing garlic sauce. Finally, a spit of 2 lobster tails with a mofongo in the middle, and flanked by a couple piles of shrimp and octopus. This is the ultimate surf and turf mofongo. First, try the longaniza. Savory and smoky. Make sure to cover this in that signature garlic and butter sauce. That sauce is life-changing. Wow, it is just so buttery and garlicky. Instantly making whatever it touches, even something as delicious as the sausage, taste even better. Dunk that plump shrimp into that garlic sauce. Oh, that shrimp is so tender. And chase that with some of that mofongo. I fell in love with mofongo after visiting Puerto Rico. It's something I ate pretty much every single day. I love its starchy texture inside. Look at this, this meat. There's a little bit of crunch in every bite. You get so much flavor and fragrance. Oh, look at this chicharron. Look at all that delicious fat. The skin is ultra crispy. The chicharron, that crunchy skin, that melty fat. And I think that fat especially adds another layer of flavor to the mofongo. And I can't wait to get to this. The skirt steak that's wrapped around this. Oh my gosh. Cooked to perfect, medium rare. Scrape some of that sauce and put it on the steak. The steak is just ridiculously tender. And extra garlicky and buttery when dunked into the sauce. Also, what I love, avocados on the side to bring an additional layer of creaminess and a hint of sweetness to this dish as well. So combine that with some of the steak and some mofongo. That's just the most ultimate bite. Definitely come here and try this. This is such a beautiful dish. Look at this. 2 lobster tails. Take one down. Cut that up. Dunk it into the seafood. Cover it with the sauce and octopus. That is a savory, sweet, buttery bite of lobster. Dig into some of that stir fry with the octopus and shrimp, and then look at that mofongo. This thing has chicharron on the inside. That's where the crispy element comes in. It was the chicharron that was making that delightful crunch. Dunk the mofongo in some of that seafood. I love mixing this all together so that every bite, you get some seafood, you get some of that delicious sauce, you get some mofongo, and of course some of that sweet lobster. This is just the greatest way to eat mofongo ever. Finally, this is just beautiful. Whole lobster tail covered in that garlic sauce. Take a forkful of mofongo and just take a bite. And chase it with the mofongo. Some of the best mofongo I've ever had. This is a Caribbean lobster, a little more savory, extremely tender. And just goes so well with this mofongo. And every bite you take and every time you chew, more fragrance, more flavor releases from the mofongo ball. I know it hasn't been a large sample, but it's probably my favorite mofongo meal I've ever had. Oh, if you want to heat things up, they brought over some hot sauce. This hot sauce is awesome. Oh, that's a lot of heat. Wow. Now all that great flavor of the mofongo with the ridiculous burn. If you love mofongo, if you never had mofongo, trust me, mofongo here as fast as you can. Today I am here in Miami for some Venezuelan barbecue. This place is incredible. I've never seen barbecue like this before in my life. So this is very traditional Venezuelan barbecue. Giant chunks of meat are skewered. You should see the size of these skewers. They look like battle spears. This type of barbecue is called carne en barra. And the only seasoning is salt and the flavor from the flames. A certain type of wood is used, and it gives it that unique smoky flavor. There's beef on the grill, there's ribs. I got a family platter because I want to try everything. My barbecue has arrived. This is one of the most beautiful plate of food in existence. And plus, what's so great about this is, if you have people you want to share with, they don't even need to reach far. This thing spins. It's like a round ship with the sail being a rack of fried pork belly, lime on top, barbecue pork ribs, barbecue beef, there's sausages, soft cheese, sweet plantain, there's a corn pancake with cheese with Venezuelan sour cream on top, and all different dipping sauces. This is a glorious meat platter. And just watching it cook, you're just filled with anticipation. Look at this, pork ribs straight off the fire, smoky and juicy, and look at the chopped up pieces of steak. Look at the juice just flow. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, look at that pork rib. Beautiful skin, ribs falling off the bones. So fatty and nice, sweet plantain covered in cheese. Delicious looking soft cheese, corn pancake with cheese inside. Little arepas, also filled with cheese. Spray of lime juice. Oh, this is so crazy. Take the knife. Gotta start with the pork belly. Crispy, fatty pork belly. Wow. With just a burst of juice. Squeeze some lime on top of the meat for some citrus. Dunk the pork belly in some of the citrusy chili sauce. Oh, that's so good. I love arepas. I've never seen these small ones before, but look how cheesy they are. Crispy on the outside. You taste the sweetness of the corn. And of course that creamy cheese. Wow. This is a must try. Trust me. You gotta come and get a piece of this. The beef, again, just a little salt and a ton of smoke. It's just remarkable. The beef is so juicy. A little bit of saltiness, that smoke. Holy moly, the smoke definitely worked its magic and gave that bite of beef so much depth and almost a smoky umami flavor that makes this amazingly addictive. Beautiful smoky color on the outside of the beef. Inside, again, pure juice and natural delicious beefy flavor. If you want a little bit more of a hit, dunk it in that chili sauce. And chase it with some arepa. This sausage is so good as well. Wow. Sausage is good, cheese is delicious. Trying to bite of this cheesy corn pancake. Oh my God, I love that. That is mind-blowingly good. There's so much sweetness from the corn. I love that Venezuelan sour cream and the cheese again. Creamy and rich. And such great chewy texture. This corn pancake basically melts on your tongue. So loving everything about this. Plantain, beautifully caramelized on the outside. Oh my God, I totally forgot to try the pork ribs. Just so tender and juicy. There's almost like a casing on the outside of this meat that locks in all the juice, and when you take a bite, it all just comes flowing out. Barbecue is one of my favorite things in the world, and I love experiencing it from different cultures. Never have I experienced something like this before. The flavors are so simple yet immensely elegant. The smoke does so much for the meat. As you chew, it just leaves this amazing aftertaste that lingers on your tongue long after the meat has gone down the pipe. This is truly spectacular. And also, this environment is so fun. There's live music, dancing. You're sitting outside. I mean, it is Florida, so it's hot, but you'll forget all about that once you put a piece of beef in your mouth. Also, they had strawberry juice. Oh, this is very tart. That's gonna go really well with the meat. Gotta eat before it gets cold. See you in a bit. Oh, that was a really random storm. Luckily, it got to my dessert place. Summer Love Ice House. Dessert will be some ube shaved ice with a fluffy cheese cloud on top. And this place is really cool with the way they laid out the shaved ice. Ube shaved ice, there's red bean, there's a cup of black tea when things get a little too sweet, condensed milk, brown sugar syrup, there's some boba, some taro mochi balls. Add my taro balls, add my condensed milk, add a little brown sugar syrup. Little Lotus cookie. I haven't had shaved ice this good in a long, long time. The ice is really fluffy, not overly sweet. Love the chewiness of the boba and the taro balls. Salted cheese cap on top, almost like Mount Fuji. And on the inside, there's some taro paste in the middle of the shaved ice. Ooh, taro paste and a milk pudding. This is really such a satisfying shaved ice experience. And some tea to chase it all off. And that caps off an amazing food-filled 24 hours here in South Florida. Yesterday, got some tremendous lobster steak, seafood mofongo, and today some traditional carne and vara barbecue. And it ends with some awesome shaved ice. And it stormed, which really does make everything taste better. And as always, I'll place our win to list down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.